Hello, everybody, and welcome to your first ever results for the head of household competition. Y'all were quizzed in Quiz Me Quickly. I'm late. And now it's time to first get to the answers, and then we will get to our results. So you guys were all given 18 questions based on the action shots of the intro video and the cast reveal. We're going to go over those questions very quickly. Number one, what subject did Evelyn get her bachelor's in? That would be criminal justice. What color were John's nails in his Meet Me video? That would be orange. What famous artist's name is on Jake's shirt in his Meet Me? That would be none other than Mother Gaga. So as long as you had anything of that sort, Lady Gaga, Gaga, you were good.
Me when I said a painter.
ah, Fred said he is a sales associate for which company? That would be AT&T. Which was the main color of Cake's tapestry in the background of her action shot? The color that Prod was looking for is purple, although we do recognize that has three separate colors in it. The main one that Prod was looking for is purple. What shape are Roberto's glasses? And we did get some clarification here. So if you said anything along the lines of an octagon or a heptagon, you were correct. How many picture frames are featured in the background in Eric's speaking video? The correct answer of the ones that are featured in the video are 5. There were 5 frames counted in the background. And what degree did Seb graduate with? A theater degree, of course. Next question, what action does Staten perform in his action shot? He flipped every single one of us off. So if you give any answer like he flipped us off, he gave us the bird, anything like that, it counts. Next question, what department does Kathy say she worked for in her occupation? For her Meet Me video, the specific answer that Prod was looking for was that she said she worked in sales. So anything sales related. Next question, what ride is Danny on in her action shot? So we took either the actual ride or the generalization. So if you said anything like Mad Tea Party, which is the correct answer for the actual name of the ride, or Teacups, either one of those would have counted. How many items was Timmy juggling in his action shot? The correct answer is 3. What are the names of Haley's 2 cats? That would be Dumbledore and Daisy. What ears are on Sabrina's hat in her action shot? If you said anything along the lines of rabbit or bunny, you were correct. What did Dime do in her action shot? And she sure did twerk upon a Justin Timberlake cutout. So if you said twerking, dancing, specifically said that she was twerking on Justin Timberlake, all of those were considered correct. What did Mikey do in their action shot? You said anything along the lines of blowing smoke, vaping, anything along those lines, so that was considered a correct answer. What did Erica say her zodiac sign was? In her video, she did say that she was a Gemini. So Gemini was the correct answer. And lastly, what did Gianna call herself in her intro video? And although, yes, she did allude to her nickname, Gigi, the specific answer that Prod was looking for was that she called herself the org community's Pink Ranger. So if you answered that, you were correct. And with that, I'm going to dole out our results, starting from not so greatest on the way up. With a score of 1 out of 18. I'm sorry, Danny, you are not the HoH. Next, with a score of 2. Cake, Evelyn, I'm sorry, you are not the head of household. Next scores with a 3 out of 18. We have Staten, Haley, Timmy, Erica, I'm sorry, you all are not the head of household this week. Moving right along to our next scores, which are 4 out of 18. That would be, unfortunately, Dime, Gianna, Jake. I'm sorry, you are all not the heads of household this week. Moving along to the score of 5 out of 18. Mikey, John, and Eric. I'm sorry, you are all not the heads of household. Next, with a score of 6, I'm sorry, Roberto, you are not the HOH this week. Next with, so before I answer what the next highest was, the final 4 that are in contention for HOH are Kathy, Fred, Seb, and Sabrina. With a score of 7, Kathy and Fred, I'm sorry, you guys are not HOH this week, which means it is down to Seb and Sabrina. One of you will be HOH this week. And with a score of 12, congratulations goes to Sabrina. You are the first HOH of the season. Congratulations, Sabrina.
Congrats, Sabrina.
Congrats.
Congrats, Sabrina.
Well,
Congrats,
thank
Queen.
you.
I'm sorry, Seb, with the score of 9, it just wasn't enough.
Don't be sorry. I thought I was getting last.
All right, I will go ahead and if we could stop the recording.